we have discussed that we are going to review the Justice League Snyder Cut on this program. Now, that's not going to be the next episode because it's not going to be out in time for the next episode of the Retro Rogues Live. But recently, there was apparently a leak that happened. This is a Variety article, and it says Snyder Cut of Justice League accidentally posts early for some HBO Max users. So apparently, what happened was there were people that were trying to watch Tom and Jerry, and they got themselves a full hour of the Justice League Snyder Cut. And there's a lot of controversy about this particular story because there are people lining up on different sides of this, basically saying, "Hey, is Warner Brothers trying to sabotage the Snyder Cut? Is that what they're doing?" And then there's other people saying, "No, they're not doing that. It was just a mistake." But the funny thing is, I could see this as being a deliberate act because the fact of the matter is, this leak has got people talking about the Snyder Cut. Not that they weren't talking about it before, but it's definitely got the chatter just blowing up once again. And I feel like when you talk about the hype machine, there is a lot of hype machine behind the Snyder Cut. And I can't help but wonder if this might be an example of that, if there was some sort of deliberate decision to do this to create some additional buzz for the movie. I don't know. It's speculation on my part. I don't claim inside knowledge, but I thought it was interesting. Again, a lot of people are making a lot of this, and ultimately it could have been a mistake. Who knows? But I know you have HBO Max. Dave, did you happen to be able to catch the first hour of Snyder Cut?
No, I've been too busy doing other things. I haven't talked about it here much on the show, but I've actually started selling things in Mercari. We're getting ready on Kirby Tees actually to have a collectibles section on Kirby Tees where we sell things. The only thing currently up on there right now is some old Rob Liefeld Youngblood cards from the 90s. But where I'm trying to look at getting into different avenues and stuff. So I've been too busy to honestly even think about watching Tom and Jerry, although it's funny because you and I talked about that. So if I had actually just turned it on just out of curiosity while I was working, maybe I could have seen the first hour of the Snyder Cut.
Right.
But no, it honestly hadn't even been very high on my radar, I'm curious to see the Snyder Cut. Actually, our next episode, we're going to be talking about underrated DC Universe movies. Is actually what the topic is possibly going to be for the next episode of the Retro Rogues Live. Us picking underrated DC movies that we quite like. Because now the Joss Whedon Snyder Cut is considered, an underrated, Justice League movie for certain people, So to be curious to see how this all works out at the end. I mean, I have a feeling, I don't feel like there's anything nefarious going on here. I think someone just goofed up. But you never know anymore. That's what I'm talking about. You never know how far to take the insider information. So who knows at the end of the day? I do think this is another interesting publicity ploy, though, to keep people talking about the Snyder Cut, irregardless.
As Hollywood Jackson says, the hype machine again.
The hype machine lives.